Hello, my dear Scorpios. I'm gonna be doing the love part for your sign. I'm sorry that whatever came out for the regular reading for the general reading, it came out. Sorry, I came out this way, but now we're gonna do the love part. The first one is gonna be for single Scorpios, the ones that are not married, the ones that may be married but are separated right now, so you're all by yourself. And basically this is for the ones that are looking to have a relationship with someone. Okay, so, or whatever, you're single, we'll see what comes out. Singles Scorpios for December 2017. Single Scorpios for December 2017. What's going on with my single Scorpios for December 2017? Singles of Scorpio. Let your friends help you. Ask for support from others. Maybe you need to ask for help when it comes to a relationship. Okay, allow your heart beating soul to sing with joy. So it's telling you to maybe ask your friends to hook up with somebody. Look for somebody nice. I feel that some Scorpios need friends to hook you up with. Don't sometimes they get into they meet someone out of nowhere and then the thing comes out all bad. Some of you might find a person through a friend, and it's gonna be a very passionate relationship. You guys are gonna try to have a trip somewhere, and probably you are gonna connect. See, it says heart-to-heart conversations. Tell each other exactly what you want in a relationship. If you're looking for a relationship, tell them what you're looking for, because see, here it says passion. Passion is just, I believe, is more like the sexual part of it. And if you get along, if there's chemistry. And here is going like on a trip. Maybe you decide to take this person on a trip. If or when you meet that person, maybe you do meet that person when you go along on a trip. And be honest with that person. See what it says. He honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So if you do meet someone either through friends or through a trip, be honest with that person. Tell them exactly what you want. Some of you are going to some kind of changes. I know that sometimes past relationships leaves you bitter, and you have to understand what did you do wrong and accept the realities. Don't always blame that other person. Oh, because she was lazy, she was this, she was that. See what part of your life you mess up. Okay, how did you mess up the relationship? And don't make the same mistakes again. I know that we're here to make mistakes, but we're here to learn from the mistakes. Don't continue to do the same mistakes over and over again. It's like if you I feel when someone makes the same mistake over and over and over again, it's like you're in first grade and you never pass after first grade. Are you gonna be 20 and you're still being in first grade because you don't know how to add and subtract, or because you don't know how to read? So you're stuck into the first grade situation. When you make the mistake and you recognize the mistake, you complete it, then you move on, and then you try not to make the same mistake so you can pass to the the next level. So do that, my dear singles. If you meet someone through a friend, there is going to be a passion. If you go on a trip, have a heart-to-heart conversation with that person. Regardless of how you meet this person, be honest with that person. Tell the truth. Look, I messed up on this, I did that. It's gonna be up to the person to continue to be with you, because a lot of people are strong believers that whatever happened in that relationship doesn't have to happen here. But some others believe that if you did it to her, you're gonna do it to me. unless you say or you know that you have changed for good. I'm going to take the next 4 cards for the marry or a relationship part, and this could also be for exes, like if some of you decide that want to go back to an ex that you had. See what could be done. Okay, for the married ones, let's see what comes up for the marry or separate. Could be well, basically this is for marriage. Or maybe someone that you already know each other and you already have a relationship. Maybe you guys had broken up or whatever. So let me see what Scorpio has for my married Scorpio for December 2017 in the love romance angels. What's the message for Scorpios, either in a marriage relationship or maybe you have broken up, but you're separated but not really divorced. Okay, so you might be separated, you might break it up. For my Scorpios, December 2017. Finances and career. I think that for a lot of signs, finances and career are part of the problems in their relationship. Okay, for some Scorpios, pay attention to the red flags. So when he says pay attention to the red flag, it could in a marriage situation, it might mean that some of you have to pay attention to their finances, or if it's cautioning you, it's like there's something that is there that you need to pay attention to. If maybe you need to basically talk about your integrity, about your respect, because this is for our relationships, okay? Not for my single ones. This is for the relationship. It may be that you need to go into some kind of counseling. If you have some kind of, let's say you're married, you have some kind of addiction. Maybe you're spending too much money on alcohol. Maybe you're not bringing enough money home because you're gambling. Whatever it is, the Scorpio, or it could be you or the other, or your partner, because this energies could be you or your partner. This part over here is telling you that to pay attention. Some of you are going on a trip, you see, and you go into a retreat. Maybe you decide to go on a trip with your girlfriend or wife or whatever it is, significant other, and maybe some of you also want to go on a retreat. So maybe you are going on a trip, it could be a honeymoon or not, and maybe because someone passed away. So sorry guys that my phone went on, but I'm doing videos and I really don't pick up the phone when I'm doing videos. But like I was saying, for some of my married Scorpios, you have problems with finances. You need to be very careful. If this is a red flag telling you there's something that has to do with the finances that you need to be careful with. It doesn't have to be because you're not meeting a new person. This is for you guys that are already in a relationship. You might need guidance. You might be have to do a list of the things that you have feelings for. If you're in a relationship or a partnership, try to visualize this person. If you're having trouble in the relationship, let's say in a marriage, especially when they have kids, the sex is not there as much, or the love and affection going out. You guys don't go out as a couple no more. So maybe that's why you might have to do the honeymoon. But also, it could also be that you need to reconnect with that person again as a husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend. And if there is children involved, the relationship tends to get cold. So some of you need to do that. Some of you need to go up there and see. Maybe you guys want to go on a retreat and renew your vows. Even if you've just been married for like 5 years, 10 years. Sometimes after the children come around, the relationships go cold. Not that you don't love each other, it's just you get on each other's nerves, and now you need to reevaluate. That's why there is those in the Catholic Church, you got the 25 years or 50 years and whatever, and the I know the gold, the silver, and the bronze, and you know, it's like you go, but it's not no big deal to go on to a retreat, a couples retreat in any type of church that you feel like. And if it's not through a church, you can do it to the spiritual places that offer these retreats for couples. So I feel that some of you might need to do that if you're married or in a relationship that you guys, they allow people that are not married and allow couples only to see if you really love each other and this is the partner for life. I don't believe in a soulmate, even though the cards bring up a lot about the soulmate. I believe in the partner for life, but that's just me. With the chakra that you need to work on it, for you guys, either Scorpios, married or single, I'm doing a chakra wisdom oracle card. You know, this is the romance angels, this is the chakras, and with that chakras, I am going to take 2 cards. It doesn't matter if you're single or married, because to me, you guys could have the same energy, the same problems, because that's within the sign itself. So 2 cards to represent what chakra you need to balance out for my Scorpios for December 2017. Destiny. See how you have the same card here? It's almost the same card. So if this was your partner, okay, you need to work on the destiny card. And the destiny card is basically going into the elders and asking for advice. Maybe if you're having problems here in finances or other issues in your relationship, and you are doing the retreat, I'm going to read to you what that destiny card is. It came out for other signs already. I think this is the second time that that card came out. And it came out in the crown chakra, which is the chakra that represents neutral. You got to be neutral, Scorpio. I'm just, excuse me if you made a mistake. Neutral means embrace the spirit of the universal consciousness. So be conscious to what you say, what you do, how you treat others. This means enlightenment, consciousness, purpose, wisdom, spirituality, expansiveness. So, and in the regular reading, you came out with like healing yourself, doing the right thing, seeing what you have done wrong, what you have said wrong to the other person. And the destiny card is a black and white. Black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously. As it absorbs all the colors, black emits the warm, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, while it's isolated, together they balance and create. You will be guided to the angels to the best for you and all concerns. So destiny meeting says, black and white, together we're stronger than alone. So as you see, black and white is the destiny. Black and white here is like together. If it's a couple relationship, sometimes people need to realize, how do you feel next to the partner? Do you feel strong or do you feel weak? Do you feel that the partner takes away your energy, or while you're together you have a good energy, or you balance each other out, or you're stronger with that person, you feel happy? How do you feel when you are in a relationship, especially for couples, because this is couples with your person, with a partner? Even if you're single and you're looking for someone, this is what you need to look for. What is the energy the other person brings you to balance your energy? So the inspiration says, take a risk, dare to have your life the way you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? Sometimes we have to make sacrifices so to what the other person wants. It's like when a woman gets pregnant, this doesn't only get pregnant for herself, it's giving a child to the man. However, It needs to be a balance. Some women just want to get pregnant because they want to trap that person, and that's when the relationship goes wrong, because they just wanted to have a child just to have it. The child signifies a purpose. You love that person and you want to give that love to that child to the person that man is representing the love of the two of you. Okay. So the personal inquiry says, what tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? So for some of you, for the singles one, are you ready to take the relationship that you want to have? Are you ready for the destiny? If you're ready for marriage, manifest to come to you the right person. The key idea is true love is taking a stand, positive omen, radical thinking, the satisfaction, ability to change, love, pathways, and faith. The meditation says, recall a time when you thought for something you believe in and want. Allow the feelings and truths to filter through your body. See yourself before the council of great spirits. Make a request. They will grant it if it is for the highest good of all. They tell you their decision. Thanks the spirit for their wise counsel. Relax in knowing that the counsel will come fair with great servant for you. You are welcome to go before the council anytime. So you see, maybe you need to take a final. Some of you Scorpios need to find a guidance, maybe a priest, a pastor, whatever you believe in, a healer, an elder, and maybe if you don't have any of that, let the spirit world help you. If you're believe in this, let them help you, let them manifest, let them come into your dreams. Maybe your mom, your dad, your grandfather, great grandmother, whoever it is, because in the spirit world we have a lot of people that we can ask questions to, tell them to cleanse you and help you with the new having a new beginning in your life and manifest the love that you desire. With the self-worth card is the orange chakra. With the orange chakra is second chakra, service, self-worth, passion, guilt, and passion, perseverance, completion. So maybe you might be feeling guilty depending on how you are. You may not, because some people think that they haven't done nothing wrong, even though they have, and then the life is a disaster and they still blame somebody else. Learn to observe your emotions. The overall theme of this is emotions. So with self-worth, okay, it says, come sit in my chair and feel my love, says the greatest servant. The inspirational describes people, events, and material objects beyond your frame or references are being drawn to you. I am higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow, receiving in an action. Personal inquiry. How do I relate to the world deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive what others may not? Greater knowledge, innocent, curiosity, being rewarded, receiving divine love. The key words is faith, love, self-love, and value. The meditation. Let go of any tension after you fall like a feather into the salmon chair. Imagine the chair receiving you. Feel yourself being filled with salmon light. Stay there until you have received abundance of energy from that light. So if you guys can meditate, see if you can do a meditation that I have to balance your chakras and see if you can get and concentrate on those, on the destiny and the self-worth. Remember that the destiny is the crown chakra and the self-worth is your feelings and your emotions, and it's located right under your belly button. Okay, so with the Angels of Abundance card, you get, I'm sorry, this video is going on to 20 minutes. Clearing debts. See, I told you, didn't I say this in the general reading? Pay your debt. Pay your debt, Scorpios. Pay your debt. You said something bad to someone, apologize. Was it your boss, an ex-girlfriend, a mother, a sister, a brother, a friend? Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and free just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligation and avoid future ones as well. Financial, emotional death. Have you treated someone bad? How did you do it? Why did you do it? So Scorpio, please clear every negative energy you have. Apologize. Call that person. Send them a letter. You don't want to call them. Send them a text. Pay that debt. If it's a financial debt you owe somebody, even if you want to buy a pair of shoes that cost you $50 and you need to do it, go pay that debt. Do you owe $50? Do you owe $100? Do you owe $500? Pay that debt. If it's an emotional debt, did you treat that person like crap? How did you talk to that person? Because you had this Ace of Swords, meaning that you could use the words as bad or as good, evil or good, depending on how you use it. You try to destroy the person's ego, or you other person's health verbally. That's emotional debt. So go tell them you didn't mean it that way, and apologize. Until you apologize, your life is not going to change, and even your finances are going to be affected. So with that said, Scorpios, to those that are reading this is for some of you, so stop bombarding me, telling me that this is not you. Okay, well then it's not your video anyway. So please, I'm glad that I took the comments out, but people still make comments somehow. And this is not your video, it's a personal video, so this could be the other person's energy. Maybe the other person did this to you, but it so much affected your energy. And this is what it is right now. This is your situation. Okay? Love and light, dear Scorpios, and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye. And if you need to book a reading, just go ahead and book a reading with me so I could be clear to your situation. Bye-bye.